we have Adam Barden, which is really the chief software architect of Accenture. Adam, please join me on the stage. Thank you so much for being here. Adam, in my previous life, I had the hat of a software architect, so that was really my love. Talk with developers, but nowadays they don't listen to me anymore. Anyway, I'm sure your developers listen to you. So I know that how difficult it is to, drive innovation with technology. How do you manage all these big opportunities, bringing technology into the picture?
It's a great question, and it's an awesome responsibility. Let me first just begin by saying that on behalf of our 630,000 employees around the world, we couldn't be more honored to be expanding this partnership. It's such a cool thing. I love this part of my job, right? I love coming up with creative solutions with technology to solve our clients' problems and to solve problems they didn't even know that they had. And I think that it's incumbent upon us as systems integrators, as consultants and others, to be unconstrained about our thinking and to bring knowledge and expertise in all of the disruptive technologies that are out there, but do it in a way that applies it to our clients' businesses to help them achieve the outcomes that they want. But it's our job. They see trees all day long. It's our job to see the forest. And I feel very passionately that when I go and I'm working on an automation project, it's my job to make sure that we're not just automating the processes of our clients that they have, we're automating the things that they want to have. And the way that I would really bring that to life as an example is a regional bank that I did some work at with automation. And we were doing things like KYC, know your customer automation and things like that, creating great outcomes for them. But they had a problem. They wanted to increase their top line revenue, and they were looking at new business areas. And one of them they had discounted previously. It was basically servicing loans to small and medium businesses. It just was unprofitable for them to do that. And they said, just ignore that. That's something we've looked into before. We can't make money doing that. And the challenge that I saw was, how can we make automation actually enable that as a business? And you talk about automation for good and for purpose. This is providing loans to a segment that wouldn't otherwise be able to do it so that they can thrive as well. And we did exactly that. So they have new top line growth. We automated this process. We did it in a super efficient way. They've got happy customers that weren't served before and creating great outcomes. And for us, that is exactly what I see as our mission. It is a huge responsibility, but we need to bring these creative ideas and solutions and use our unconstrained thinking to come up with automating things that they hadn't imagined as possible before.
Adam, as I have asked the other guests, how do you see automation in the perspective of the larger digital transformation initiatives? And also, what kind of outcomes do you see are on the radar of C-level executives?
Yeah, this has surprised me, and I think in the COVID era, it's changed, right? We see automation as actually a key ingredient in digital transformation and cloud migration. And in some ways, it kind of comes down to talent, Daniel. The capacity that our clients need, our customers need, to be able to conduct digital transformation, to enable their employees to do more customer experience work, to do more advanced analytics work. That's the thing that they've asked us to do. And when I'm talking with our clients, all of them talk about, at the C-suite level especially, the challenge that they have with talent, right? Getting the right talent, their talent's working on the wrong things that are too labor intensive, or they're not skilled in the right ways. And we see automation as a huge enabler, a catalyst to help make that talent work on the things that will unleash the possible in their business. And for many enterprises, and for the businesses that are represented here today by so many of your clients, this isn't a matter for us where they look at that and it's a matter of just surviving. This is how they will thrive in the digital era. And I feel like I look at this and I say, we want to automate the ordinary. I love exactly what you said. We say it slightly differently. Automate the ordinary and unleash the extraordinary, because that's what we have the possibility to do here. And when we are able to think about this in a different way, we can actually take that talent problem and turn it into a talent surplus for that client so that they can actually do the digital transformation, not just in the way that they would have done it in the past, but in the compressed schedule that COVID has put us all in. It's remarkable, and automation has become this key ingredient. It's no longer just a tactical thing that's done for top-line growth or for bottom-line saving. It's a strategic enabler to become digital enterprises.
This is very well said. I'm really happy that automation is becoming a key ingredient and is getting on the radar of executives, but I am doubly excited about our partnership. Yeah. And I'm very curious, how do you see it evolving?
Yeah, so there's so many things, but in the end, our partnership is more than just the sum of the parts, right? What we seek to do is to create better outcomes for our mutual customers. And there's three things that we're doing. There's more than that, but three things I would really highlight. One is capability. Adding 10,000, you heard Paul talk about this, new automation engineers in the market, new automation consultants and process advisors to help accelerate our clients' journey with automation and enable them to become more digital businesses. So capability is a big number one. The second one I would highlight is really around like accelerators and assets. So we will create industry assets together, just like what you were talking about, in the areas of like insurance, in banking, in manufacturing, and in public service to start with, and then expanding into other industries. These solutions will help clients in those spaces move faster with their automation journeys. And I think that's a huge, important outcome for all of us. But the third one is the biggest one. This is about innovation and collaboration. Hopefully you can kind of see my enthusiasm for working in this space. It's such an amazing opportunity for all of us, for folks in here that are passionate about automation, to think differently about tomorrow. And I know that between us, it's much more than just 1 + 1. It's 3 and more, especially with our clients together. We will do amazing things. And I think that innovation and collaboration, as we take our relationship, which has been one, I guess I would call it like we've been engaged and now we're married, okay? But I'm not giving you a ring, just to be clear. But I am giving you capability, offerings, and a lot of innovation.
Thank you so much. 1 + 1 is 11, in binary notation.